Tracking changes, a better way to print, and improvements to UI come together in our summer 2024 release. Hi, I'm Conrad Presch, a product marketing manager here at Apprise, and I'm here to walk you through our improvements to our WebViewer and Fluent SDKs. If you're interested in reading more about any of these releases, make sure to check out the blogs in the description below for more information. Let's get into it. We've added the ability to track DOCX files. This comes as DOCX editing's second major release since we added table editing back in the spring. So what does it look like? Here, I have a Word document. And because I'm using WebViewer, I can edit this natively within the DOCX format. So I can make changes like adding hello world to the title. But I probably don't want to do that because this is an agreement. And I probably have a review and approval process where other stakeholders would be upset with me if I just made changes like this, especially silly ones. So let's go ahead, get rid of that, fix the alignment, and jump into our brand new review mode, also known as track changes. Now, if I stay within the edit mode, I can click on these different suggestions that we see here, where additions are underscored and subtractions are struck through, by just clicking on it, seeing who made the revision, what it says, and I can approve or reject it. But if we enter the review mode, we can now see all of the different revisions that were made within the document and jump to them. If I click on this one here, Toby, I can see that Guest on August 1st deleted the name Toby and then subsequently added Toby, the different spelling. Even though this is a guest here, I think we could probably assume that this is Toby editing the document and definitely not me. But what else can we do? Well, there's addition, subtraction, revisions in general, but you can also review who has created, the status, when it was modified, the type, the color, and so much more. And this isn't just unique to WebViewer. If someone is making revisions in another word processing application such as Google Docs or Microsoft Word, those changes track directly to the file when it's loaded within WebViewer, so you can see the user and all of the same meta information within here as well. The summer 2024 release also brought improvements to embedded printing. In WebViewer, there are two ways of printing documents: rasterization and embedded. Rasterization is the default, meaning that when you print a document, it passes through a rasterization process, turning it into an image before passing it to the browser to print. This is great for almost every print job because images will give you a consistent, high-quality output that preserves colors, gradients, and other rich visual elements. It becomes no longer ideal when you have complex documents such as architectural plans or technical drawings, where when you zoom into 10,000% or greater, you still need to preserve the integrity of those designs, so pixelating them is no longer an option. This is where the new improved embedded printing comes in. Embedded printing takes your PDF and instead of rasterizing it, it passes it directly to the browser to print. This preserves your original fonts, vectors, and other critical information in your large, complex documents that you can't afford to have pixelated. Previously, this option was only available on Chrome, and now it's available in all major browsers. And we've brought it to feature parity with rasterized printing, which means that all of the print options that you're familiar with and you rely upon are available. Next, we've made improvements to Fluent UI. Fluent is our document generation SDK that pairs a powerful document generation engine with a Microsoft Word add-on so that you can author and edit your templates directly within Microsoft Word, and link it to the data sources you need for the templates that you rely on. We've given the Template Designer add-on a beautiful facelift so that its design language blends with the rest of Microsoft Word. We've simplified the navigation so that it's all consolidated in a single tab. With our improved design language and organization, we've made it so that your users can spend more time working on great-looking templates and not worrying about the tools they're using to build them. Finally, we made some improvements to our WebViewer UI customization with the introduction of our Modular UI beta, which you can test for yourself on our showcase demo on apprise.com. Let me show you what I mean. Here, we have the default WebViewer UI, which looks fantastic on its own, but I don't need everything that's in here for my users. I only want them to have access to the View, Annotate, and Shapes tools. I like this left panel over here, but within the panel, I only care about thumbnails, the outlines, and bookmarks. I don't need my users to have access to layers, signatures, or attachments. So I want to create something permanent on the left-hand side here, similar to the header at the top. And I want to move these pan and select tools into it as well. This is super simple. All we have to do is download the UI configuration available in our showcase demo and get started. Once we're inside of the UI configuration, which is a JSON file, we just need to find the default ribbon group where we can find the view, annotate, shapes, and other tools, and delete the rest of the items that we don't need. From there, we can move into the header subgroup, and we can create a new left-aligned header and place the pan and select tools into it, as well as the parts of the panel that we liked, such as the thumbnails, outlines, and bookmarks. Then we just need to save it and upload it into WebViewer and load the configuration, which should look like this. Perfect. And just like that, we have view, annotate, and shapes as our only tool options. We have this left-aligned header that has our thumbnails, outlines, bookmarks, and a little divider for our pan and select tools. Thanks for taking the time to learn about our summer 2024 release. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to reach out to us at the following QR codes or in the links in the description.